My favorite part is like either's got the best internet and it fucks up. I like that. I like the fact that I'm out here in a garage with bugs in the light, and he's in an office with like flat screen internet, and I'm out here on an iPod with a crack in it.
It's pretty fucking pathetic. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, welcome back, guys. Let's start with just the fact that we're doing this. This is good.
Yeah, I've been catching some heat over this at the handful of events that I've been at. Everybody wants to know if you got the bromance is over, you know.
We keep them on their toes. We always we don't let them know for sure if if the band is broken up or not. But we've continued to get back. Again, springtime changes the daily schedule. You know.
Yeah, for sure. And there's only so much we can talk about now because it's not like I mean, well, you guys can talk college. I don't know much college wrestling, and I don't know much like RAF wrestling, and I don't know much Olympic wrestling. So yeah. So Freestyle State. The location, DeKalb, which I like. I mean, that's convenient for me. It's only about a 45-minute ride straight east. You know, so selfishly, DeKalb's a really nice location. Here's my new like gripe. Here's my bitch about freestyle wrestling tournaments. You go in line, you got to wait in line to make pee, but then you realize, oh, you're not even waiting to make pee. You're not even in line to make pee. These kids are going into the bathroom, going into a stall to change their singlet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's put up number one, like, does nobody wear underpants? Like, is that the deal? Or are they just changing in behind closed doors because they got a weird uncle that lives with them and that's what they're used to? I don't know why. Like, if that's the case, get some cubicles and like do that, because I'm waiting to make pee, and then like we're moving, I look and I'm just standing there like a pervert hanging out in the bathroom, not knowing I could have made pee. You know what I mean?
I like the closet idea, the little.
So you're saying that guys were just going into the restroom just to change the singlet?
100% they were. There was
tons of them.
Yeah,
tons of them.
That's well, I mean, it is an interesting concept that, you know, again, I saw a couple guys just change right at the side of the mat, and that's always how we did it in the past. It is a little awkward for if you're wearing tighty whities or something versus like boxer briefs or something. But yeah, you're saying that guys were doing that. That is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, gotta get it. I would say that's an interesting. I mean, one, why have two singlets? It doesn't make sense. Is it really that hard to score?
I don't know. That's just part of it, or just win, and you'll go and change your singlet.
Oh, that's how it works. I thought you just
yeah.
So if you win, you continue to be
stay on
the bottom.
Top is red, bottom's blue on the singlet.
Yeah, I mean, eventually you would have to. Yeah, no, I guess you would not if you kept winning. Yeah, right. Yeah, bottom blue.
So if you keep winning, you don't have to change. Good point. Or maybe that's motivation. Stop changing your singlet. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but I thought DeKalb was like, I like that they have those two big screens because it was really helpful if you were in the other room and you could see somebody on the mat, you could, run to the other room. So I actually liked the facility, the way that it was laid out. I thought that was actually, I've never been there, I don't think, for any events. And I don't know if I've ever been somewhere. I don't know where the last one I was at for Freestyle State, but they used to do Freestyle State down in Champaign, I thought.
At the Armory.
They did at the Armory, yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And that was kind of neat because back, when I was there when they were little, but like Champaign was the hub for state tournaments. So it felt more like a state tournament because you were in Champaign, but it probably felt more like a state tournament because he was like, my kid was 12. That make, you know what I mean? Maybe that's why I felt,
Yeah.
But either way, yeah, it was. I like DeKalb. I mean, I like all the DeKalb. I mean, I know all the DeKalb guys fairly well. They're all real good people. They work their butt off to make it like it runs smooth. It really does. You know,
Yeah.
they can't control the kids going in the bathroom to change the singlet. You know, I mean, that's out of control. That's God's will. But
Yeah. No, I liked it too because it was really easy to get to, right? You said 40 minutes for you is 40 minutes for
Yeah.
me. Probably
Yeah.
pretty close for all the suburban teams and stuff. So,
3.5 over here, but that's all
Yeah.
right.
well, we gotta figure out how to get you to come up just for the week and spend, a week playing golf and then getting ready for the freestyle state tournament.
Dalton, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. There's not
You
an athletic bone in my body.
Well, either way, we could figure out something. We could have a couple practices, but so yeah, 3 hours for you guys. But yeah, how was your ride home? Tell us about this whole dust storm.
Oh, dude. So that road's closed today because it was blowing so bad again today. So we got off Interstate 74 and started heading east on Route 136. It's a little 2-lane highway. We got to a section in the road where the dust was blowing across it so bad. I mean, I was at the point of no return. I told Devin, I'm like, dude, I got to keep moving. I said, I'm going to go slow. I need you to watch for the lines on the road so I can at least see what I'm doing. And I can't stop. If I stop, something bad's going to happen. So we went like 3 miles an hour it was several miles, and he videoed it. I mean, it was just
brutal.
a wall of dirt. Yeah. Like I said, they ended up closing that road down today because you can't see.
But hasn't it been raining for 2 weeks straight?
Yeah. And it dried up enough on top that it was bad.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we're glad you got back.
Yeah.
And, was it? Is it still blowing down by you, or is it just on the way?
Yeah, no, it is. There's several roads that are closed today, and I think they might have canceled the track meet here. Where I live, I could throw a baseball to the track at the high school, and you couldn't. Like when I had to drive a school bus for the school district this afternoon too. And when I came back in, you couldn't even see the school from all the dirt.
Wow. Yeah, Near, you have any initial thoughts on your freestyle state weekend?
Not necessarily. I thought it went pretty smooth. It could have been long if you had 14U or younger and high school or both. That'd have been a long weekend for sure.
Oh yeah.
So
So does anybody know the final registration numbers total for 6U through junior?
I want to say 1,600 total registered.
And I think almost half of those were 16U, correct?
I don't know.
Yeah, it was 700.
No, juniors is
16U
the
had
biggest.
most.
Juniors had the most. I
did
thought
it?
just for
Okay.
just because I was texting JD Olivia about Saturday morning. I said, "Hey, juniors only, it shouldn't be bad." And he said, "Well, that's the biggest registry." I said, "Okay,
So they actually changed the schedule, I think, 3 times before it was all said and done because they run registration. I mean, could you register when you walk in there, or did you have to be registered the last day before? Do you know, Near?
I thought you could weigh in the day of. I don't know if you had to be registered or not, but it was a
Yeah.
late fee. I know if you didn't register by like Thursday or something like that. So there were still people signing up the day of weigh-ins Friday, but it was a late fee. I don't know about Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it. They have there's 14 mats total, correct? I think there was 14 mats. Sound right?
I
Yep.
think so.
I mean, that's a lot. You know what I mean, for a state tournament, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean,
For a high school to put on
Yeah.
14 mats is pretty good. All right, we got Euler back.
Sorry about that. I'm good now.
First thing I wanted to get into junior results. Just go through a little bit and talk about any of the matches that you saw, if you did see any. I was gonna also try to pull up the state tournament results and kind of cross check and see if any of these guys had already had head-to-head matchups. But they have a 100-pound division. It only had 2 guys in it. So,
who was it?
Rocco Valvano,
Valvano,
and then Donovan Johnson.
Mhm.
Did Rocco win them both? 2 out of 3,
Yes.
right? Obviously.
Yep.
Okay, I know that name. I don't
Just
know.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
He's solid,
and
but he's been 100 for a while.
yeah, juniors.
Where's he?
Juniors
Where's he
is-
from?
He's wrestling for Cardani right now.
Okay.
Yeah. He used to always be the Tribe back in IK. I don't know what high school he went to, but I think he's. I mean, this is juniors. I'm not sure. I think he's just a sophomore, but I don't know if he's an older sophomore or if he just bumped up or what.
Yeah. Well, going into 106, Simon Woods, Kevin Bisogna. Is he's not an Illinois guy, is he?
Basanya, yeah.
Is he was he a freshman? I mean, this is junior, so this has to be people have to be in high school, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't even be, you can't,
sophomore.
yeah, you can't be out of your age group.
It shows
USA,
the grade next to the.
yeah,
Yeah.
and USA bracketing
says
assigns you to
sophomore.
your age group by
Yep.
by your birthday.
So where was he at this year? Oh wait, is he not? He must have been. Yeah, I don't know.
But hey, where do I? Let me pull up these results. Just tell me where to go. Go to. Like,
You can go
spoon-feed
to
me here.
Illinois Wrestler.
Illinois wrestler.
Yep, I have a post with all of them listed. But yeah, Simon Woods got 4th place at state this year, and yeah, I don't see any of these other guys, Chase Cook or Matea Bates. 13 Odiotti, McNamara. That's kind of been been a steady matchup, right?
Yep.
Where
Those
was
guys are
Weiler
good.
at? Not there.
No.
I don't.
He's damn near a
Did he have
heavyweight now.
prom or something? Why wasn't he there?
Okay. Oh yeah, there was a prom.
There was a
prom
lot of
for-
proms going on.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So that was
Oh.
the reasoning. So who did
He
I
was
talk to?
wrestling
They said,
heavier anyways, but no, he wasn't there.
yeah,
Well, Ortega, he took 4th place in both folk style and freestyle. Elio Gill, where was he at? Did he not place this year? He did not place at state this year.
He was like Marist, wasn't he? He was this
Yep.
original. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, he was at
And
Marist.
Cam Whitehead was in that bracket.
Yeah. 20 though.
Jackson Sony. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well, there's tons of, I mean, here's the thing. One thing I can say for certain about what I saw is the last couple weeks, whether it's Vegas or this weekend, man, kids are wrestling each other, right? Like good kids are wrestling each other, which is always good. Some people weren't out there and we can talk about those guys, but for the most part, I saw a lot of good wrestlers wrestling this weekend and then wrestling previous week in Las Vegas.
Oh yeah, we should have done something about U.S. Open. That was there's like Illinois did well, right? I mean, you had some Illinois kids do well, and you had some Illinois kids that on paper didn't do well. I mean, I don't know who they lost to, but like, you know,
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
were
but that-
competing. I think that
Yeah.
was for me. I mean, yeah, a lot of people were out there competing, and then this weekend, same thing. But
120 junior. So DeMarco beats Pimo, which I guess I don't know that I saw that coming, but I think 16U 120 win. I think 16U 120. I think Klitroff wins both brackets. Maybe I'm just crazy. You know what I mean? Maybe that's just my Russian bias.
well, Klitroff is tough.
I do.
Yeah.
I agree with that though.
I mean, Klitroff got second in the state this year, losing to Noble in a 4-0 match. So I think he's definitely worthy of beating the older guys.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But Vince DeMarco wins it. Again, Morrison took 5th place in state this year, so he took 2nd. I mean, I think that's the interesting thing, and I think this is why I love high school wrestling is because you put them all together. Age-based stuff is, I think, important for getting to high school, right? But I think once you're in high school, I feel like a 4-year gap isn't like, just that's good. But so yeah, you kind of miss out on some of the. We'd have to put 16U and junior together with how talented some of the young guys are and see. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But junior 126, Chaz Robinson beats Alan Wu in the finals. Wu just committed to Princeton.
Yep.
Robinson, has he picked a school yet?
He has not, as far as I know.
Okay. And he is the younger brother, correct?
Jaden and Vincent.
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Just. Yeah.
Preston Waddle, you guys see any of that match? Preston Waddle, he gets third. Justin Forbes, where's Forbes from?
Region would be Indiana, so I'm not sure. So he'd probably be like a south suburb kid, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, I was looking online. I was cross-referencing, see how he did in Folk South State. Obviously, Preston Waddle, he was a state champ, right, at 126. But yeah, Justin Forbes
used to
I don't see him.
be. He used to be from as a De La Salle. Where was Jeremiah Lawrence from before he went to Chicago Hope?
I think
That's
you're
where
right.
Forbes
De La Salle,
was. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if
30
that's where he was this year.
Yeah, 32. Havercleve beats Shane Stream in the finals.
The Havercleve Castleberry semifinals match was a good one too. It was a real good match.
Yeah, Havercleve. They've had some battles so far. I think did they wrestle? They wrestled at that tournament you were at, right, Ealer? I think in the finals. They wrestled in the finals of the state tournament, right? So Castleberry beats Havercleve, and this time Havercleve beats Castleberry. Yep. There we go. Now that's the stuff I'm looking for, right? Like this is the cool component. But yeah, Havercleve beats Castleberry in the semis. You're saying?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, great state finals rematch. See, I wish I would have known that ahead of time. I would have. Again, this is why I think we'll get to it, but yeah, we needed some promotion for that.
We should have done some. Damn, I just kicked myself out of here. We should have done some recording or video or like, you know what I mean?
I did a couple matches. Oh yeah. So I did video a couple matches that I thought were going to be like, we're going to see some 4s and 5s out of this. And I didn't get anything because I was going to send them to Dalton and it just.
For highlights. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like, here's the deal. Like the Noonan and Ramp match.
Yeah.
Man, that was
one of the ones I videoed.
But there was like it was, dude, they're good. They're young kids and they're good.
They were both just wrestling way too tight.
Yeah. But they're like, Noonan's going to be whatever he wants to be, and so is Ramp. Those kids are good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether they want to be 4-timers or 3-timers and leave early, they're going to do it, you know?
Yeah. Very talented. Well, we'll get to those guys. 138 junior Griff Powell, Brett Harmon in the finals. Wainwright takes third over Halim. Trying to look real quick. I know Griff Powell placed.
Halim's dad's a super nice guy, man. I've been seeing that guy for years all over. Like, I've talked to him. He used to hang out with him here and there. Like I actually saw him down in the state. He's just a nice guy, man.
Yeah. Griff Powell got second in the state this year. He lost to Zach Stewart in the finals. And Brett Harmon. Halim took 6th place. And looking for Harmon. He might have been a 2A.
I don't remember the name. Brett Harmon. I think he was IC kid, no?
I don't know. I don't got him. He didn't place in state this year.
Really? Maybe he's new.
New guy.
There's still a lot of kids that just compete in freestyle and Greco and don't do folk style though too.
But not with a name like Brett.
No, probably not. Yeah.
Brett. I don't know.
Yeah.
144 Carrera over Marchese.
I watched that match.
How'd that one go?
Marchese.
It's good, man. Marchese's tough, dude. Marchese's like.
Yeah, both state champs.
Yeah.
Or no. Good. Carrera got second, right? Carrera loses to Cassiope.
Yeah, I believe that's true. And That was good.
No,
It was
no.
like
Carrera
Mhm.
wins. Carrera beat
I was going to
Jasinski.
say, yeah, because Cassiope was
Cassiope
50.
beat Hobson.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, this is 2 state champs, right? Marchese got first or second.
Marchese took second. He lost in the finals.
Okay. Marchese lost to
Obviously,
Nitty.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah. Dante Washington, he's a JCA kid, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, he's good. He's real good. Mom and dad are super nice people. Always there. Cameron Leaf, that's Dan's boy. Dan's the guy with the hair. I talked to Cam a little bit. Dude, he's such a nice kid. He's so well spoken. He could teach English class. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where he goes to school, but wherever he's going to school, they're doing a good job with pronunciation, enunciation, everything.
With Cam, I think
Yeah.
he's a Montini kid, right?
Is he? Yeah, he is. Montini kid. He's
Yeah.
good. Like he's very. If he was selling hot dogs, I'd have mustard on my shirt. You know what I mean? Like the kid's a good talker.
Got it. Well, 150, Zach Stewart beats Jasinski in the finals. Probably a great match. I did not get to see this one. I wish I did.
It was tech.
Yeah. Wow. But how was it? Like fast?
I don't know.
I mean, I think that's the hard part about freestyle is if you're just looking at score, it
I
can
know.
look like it just got stomped, but it could just be a takedown lace and then it's over.
It was 4 minutes 23 seconds.
Where's Vince going to college? I know he committed some. Where's he going?
UNI.
UNI. Okay. Yep. And then Nitty, he just committed. He's going to Wisconsin.
Yep. And Stewart's going to Purdue, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. 3 tough dudes. What about the Schwartzman? How do you spell that?
Schwartzman.
Schwartzman. He took 5th place in 2A this year from Deerfield. There we go. 157. Donovan Rossauer beats Narden in the finals.
Yeah, I watched that one. I don't know. It was close. Narden gave up. Pup gave up 4. Kid shot in, and Pup kind of. I don't know. He would try. I don't know what you'd call it. Like almost tried to dump him or something like that, and went to his back instead of. Not a high flyer, but almost. How about that?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Rossauer from Yorkville, he took 3rd place at 153A. Narden took 5th place 2A 150.
Yeah.
3rd place Kadrius Richardson versus Jasper Harper. Jasper Harper, he's from Providence, correct?
Young guy too. He's good. Yep.
Yep.
Did he place in state this year? He did not.
Harper? No, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I know his name. Jasper Harper. Where the hell would we have seen him? Oh,
he was on schoolboy duels with. He's young. Like he's got to have a bad birthday for juniors.
Yeah. Got it. 65. Ogunsanya beats Arnett in the finals. I'm telling you, I think we saw this at the Washington tournament. Or no, we didn't see it. Arnett was the. Who did we see Ogunsanya wrestle that? Let me look at that.
I don't remember.
Dude, that was a tournament because I remember we were looking at White Medlin. He was going up. I think he wrestled 65. I think he beat Ogunsanya.
What? Well, I don't even know what you mean. What Washington tournament?
It was early in the
Folk
year.
style.
Yeah, it was high school tournament. But it doesn't really matter. I was just wondering if they wrestled in that finals match, but I don't think that they did.
Arnett's a young. I know that for a fact that Arnett's a super young junior.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because what year is he in school? He's a junior, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna be a junior, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gonna be a junior.
Gonna be a junior. Owen Sanya, what is he? What year is he?
Oh shit, he's got to be a junior. Gonna get. I don't think he's a senior. He is a junior, I'd say.
I can look it up.
His dad name's Pete, and he's an awesome guy. They've been You got an older brother that's a stud. I forget his
Yeah.
brother's name.
Says he's a senior. I don't know if that's what you said, Jim.
Yeah, no, I said he might be a junior. I thought he was a junior, but yeah, probably maybe he is. Yeah,
Yeah,
that happens
it's either that or
fast,
he's
Tom.
got a kid.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we did see that. So my memory was correct. Aiden Arnett defeated Owen Sonia in the finals of that tournament, 12
At
to 7
Washington.
at Washington. Yeah.
And I
And
don't
so-
remember. I was right there. I don't remember that match.
Yeah, I do. I remember it. It was a lot there. You know, yeah, it was good.
Arnett's good. He's really good. He's been good for a long time, but he's
Yeah, he All American at the Open too.
oh, did he?
Mm-hmm.
U17, obviously.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what style. If
Yeah,
it was both
sure.
or just one.
No,
I think
U7 gauge group, U17. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then third place, Daniel Blanky versus Salinas. And I don't think either of those guys. I'm trying to look real quick, but I don't see those guys.
Blanky's good. He's like underrated good, I think. And I don't even know if it's Blanky. I think it's just Blank.
It's blank. It's blank. Yep.
Yeah. He's like I think he's underrated good.
Okay.
That's what my wife says about me sometimes.
No, she does not.
Oh, okay, you're right.
She's never said that before.
Yeah, I don't see either of those guys on placing this year in state. To look, 175. This is the weight class. I did not get to see it. This Musha Ashbov. Musa.
Yeah.
Give me the correct pronunciation, Eler.
Musa Apsev.
No, it's Apshev. It's
Yeah,
Apshev.
Musa Apsev.
App.
Okay. Well, he beats Brody Sindel. In the
He beat Royce
finals.
Lopez.
He beat Royce Lopez
yeah.
and Brody Sindel.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do.
No.
Now this is one of my. I'm going to speculate that this kid just does freestyle and Greco just based off his name, Dalton.
Yeah.
But where is he? When did he?
I don't know.
Has he been in the States for long? Where
I
is
don't
he
think
at?
so. I don't think so. My Russian connection told me he's from Dagestan and he's new here.
Really?
Yeah, I heard this was his first tournament in the U.S.
All right. Are we creating? Is this? This is like. So he came here to wrestle. Do we? What? That's all you got, Jim?
We didn't come here for Arby's.
Well, no, I didn't know what brought him here. Why is he? Is he?
All the soup. So the suplex guys are all like
Russian and Dagestan.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they don't have.
They don't even speak English hardly.
No, they have translators for their translators.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. Well, did you see the finals match of this? I didn't check it out, but again, Brody Sindel, state champ.
Brody Sindell's good. Royce Lopez
He-
is good. They're both
yeah.
really, really good, man. And
Yeah, they're both going to Division I schools. Brody's Sindel's recruited to Wisconsin, and Lopez is what, Northwestern, or did you say
No,
that switched?
U of I. U
Okay.
of I.
That switched though, right?
Yeah, Aaron Neer talked him into it.
Way to go, Aaron Deere.
I know nothing.
ILL.
I right? So he switched on that. All right. Well, either way, that guy took out tough guys. And then Jackson Hasselman, where's he from?
Corey Clark.
Yeah. Just looking to see if he was state placer at all. No Hasselman. Okay. Yeah, some of these guys are having success this summer. All right, 190. Aaron Stewart beats Brody Kelly. What a match. I mean, dude, this probably was an awesome match.
I watched it. It was Aaron got a 4-point quick. Well, maybe not quick, but Aaron got a 4-point move, and then that was that was it. Everybody, and I got a little cautious. I don't know. I don't know how I don't know. Brody Kelly's tall. Brody Kelly's taller than Brian Kelly, which Brian Kelly's not known for being tall, but like Brody's
no,
a
I
big
saw
boy, man.
Brody. I saw Brody the other day, and yeah, he's tall, but
Yeah.
I'm real short, so I don't even know. But I do remember, remember Brody when he was in younger, and
Yeah.
yeah, he's definitely a lot taller now. But that match probably I would have loved to see that match this year, because that did not happen this year at all, did it?
No,
In folk style.
different weight classes because Aaron was a 90 pounder this year and Kelly was a 75.
Yeah, I wonder both of those guys, because both of those guys in college, I wonder what weight they're going to go, 84 or 97.
I think a year of college, Kelly's a 97 pounder.
Right? Like he
Yeah.
could.
I mean,
He's
he's not
definitely
going to get smaller. I mean, I think, here's what I think. Brian and I actually talked about this. I think Kelly now he fills out because he's shot up. Now I think he fills out. And then, like we were saying, like I think Jimmy shoots up because like Jimmy's kind of walking around like a little fat fucker right now. You know what I mean? It's not exactly
You can call him thick.
thick.
He's thick. Yeah, he might get taller. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But yeah,
Jimmy looks like he works at Fannie Mae.
No, he looks like he's been eating all his sister's food.
Yeah.
Bad.
Did you guys get the chance to see? So Marcus Casillas and Van Grasser get third and fourth, but did you see who did Casillas wrestle in the semis?
I don't know, but I do know that Casillas is young junior.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He is very young.
He wrestled Stewart in the semis.
Okay.
What was
matchup.
that? What was the score?
11-1. 11-1
Okay.
and minute 52.
Yeah, same. I mean, yeah. Aaron
Hard to
Stewart's
say,
fine.
but just curious,
Yep. They wrestled earlier in the season too at Marmion. That was right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Yep.
215. Jimmy Mastney, first place. Lucas Nance, second place. Tegan Moreno, third place, and then Luke Borzema, fourth place. Yeah, Jimmy obviously he came off a victory at U20s, right?
Yeah.
U20s, he wins it. Comes back from Vegas and he says he wants to wrestle, and he comes to the state tournament and gets first place. So kind of expected that. Good for Lucas Nance getting second. I don't know Tegan Moreno. Where's
Nance
he
beat
from?
Nance beat Mathena, and Mathena's good. I mean, he's just finalist. You know what I mean?
Who's Mathena didn't place?
He didn't know because I don't know who else did he who else did he lose to? Who else did Mathena lose to? He lost to Nance in the not in the semis. He lost to Nance in the semis.
Yep. And then he dropped down and lost to Borzema.
Wait, you said Mathena is a finalist? Who's Mathena? Or are you saying Moreno?
No,
Jackson
Mathena's a
Mathena.
finalist. Yeah, Jackson Mathena's a finalist he's a 2A 215 finalist.
Yeah.
That is correct.
In at regular state.
Yeah.
No, at this year, 2A?
Yep.
Hoffer got second. What are you talking about?
No.
Mathena's 1A, isn't he?
He might have been 190.
Yeah, maybe he was 190.
Was Casillas got second.
Oh.
I don't know. Well, he's semifinalist, I meant to say then.
Yeah, I don't know. He's a junior. He'll be back next year. I forget where he's from though. Either should know. It's down that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's down by you, Either.
Well, I don't know if he's not a finalist. I don't even see him. So he didn't even play. So I don't even. Yeah, I don't know who.
Was he at 215? 215 2A. I swear he was.
215 2A. It was Jimmy, Hoffer, Loomis, Stockwell, Del Toro, and Chaffer.
He's not
Okay.
1A. I thought he was 1A.
1A 215 is Olmsted, Pointer, McPeat, Hubbard, Schaefer, Allen.
Who's 190 1A?
Larson, Van Doon, Miller,
No,
Julian,
190.
Jackson,
2A.
Yeah, Dalton just looked.
Penovich, Casillas, Calcagno, Heeg, French, Francis.
I might be getting Casillas and Mathena mixed up.
Yeah, I think something. Because I've never heard of him. But yeah, 215 straightforward, kind of expected. 285, I don't know these guys. Jeremy Marshall, Connor Williams. No, Connor Williams. Yeah, he's
1A state champ.
yeah, 1A state champ. I knew
Yeah.
that.
Brecken
Connor-
Campbell, you know Brecken.
I know
Richmond.
Brecken Campbell. Yeah, Richmond Burton. He's a freshman, right? I thought he was a freshman. I thought he was young.
No, he's a sophomore.
He takes 5th place.
Oh, he might be. No, he's probably a junior by now. So he
Okay.
was in-
Brecken Campbell is a junior, so he'll be a senior next year.
Yeah, he's a great kid. His dad Gordon's super cool. He's an awesome kid. He really is. He's a gearhead. So he's fun. He's easy to talk to. He'll talk YZ80s or he'll talk YZ85s.
Chevys.
Like
Yeah.
he'll talk 3.0 diesels with you. Not 2-liter diesels. He's a 3-liter diesel guy. Like he's a good kid. I like him.
Yeah, he's in the
He's
car.
taller than me. He's taller than me because he wears high top. He wears these fucking sandals that are so thick. That's why he's taller than me.
That's the only reason. Well, then Anthony Sebastian, 3rd place at 2A this year, heavyweight. So all these guys are good. Jeremy Marshall, where's he from?
Evanston. So I don't know what school that is. I know him though because I see him around all the time, and I always say hi to him. He's a very nice kid.
Marshall. I don't see him placing. He didn't place this year at 3A, 2A, or 1A. Well, good for you. Good for you, Jeremy Marshall. Yeah. Yeah, that does it for junior results. I think we could go into 16U results, but I don't know if it's worth the time. We'll come back to it if we do get to it. I did want to chat about hot topic, thoughts on refereeing. I thought I had some interesting experiences while I was there watching. Freestyle is obviously complicated rule set. They seem to change the rule set all the time. They have 3 referees that all have to coordinate with each other. There's a lot going on. What are some of your thoughts on officiating?
Yeah, man, I don't know. I watched one of Jimmy's matches and they get like it was 12-2 or 10-2, whatever. 12-2 to make it a tech, right? I have no idea where the 2 came from, but like, what's it? I don't. It's easy for me to say I don't care because it didn't matter. But on the flip side, I watched Landon Neer get where it does matter. So like I'm gonna be. This is an Iron Man. You're not gonna rev me up, right? I'm not gonna talk about not getting a takedown because it didn't. Because I'm gonna be that selfish. It didn't happen. We didn't get screwed this year, so I can't say. You know what I mean? But I did watch Landon Neer get screwed. I mean, I watched Wesley Janik hit a peek out, and like I watched Wesley Janik get screwed.
Well, so did they call the back on the peek out?
Yes.
Well, I saw that at the U.S. Open too. So I think it's hard because
I don't even know if I call it a peek out though. So I know so little that I don't even know that's really what it'd be called. But like, if you put yourself in that position for a minute, I don't know, man.
Well, that's the weird thing about freestyle. It's like, is it? Yeah. I mean, I think the hard part about critiquing refereeing from a technical standpoint is that's one of the reasons why I don't like freestyle. It's like it's very complicated. Doesn't always reward the best athlete. Sometimes there's a lot of gaming going on with freestyle as opposed to just wrestling, scrambling, trying to get takedowns and control. So yeah, from a sports standpoint, I mean, I almost like that's one of the reasons why I never participated in freestyle that much because the rule set was just like so silly that it didn't matter. Everything was a flip of the coin when you were going head to head with somebody who was close to you. I don't really know. I wasn't a fan of it. But what I did see from the weekend was there's a lot of young officials who do freestyle, and I wonder how hard it is for everybody to get the folk style refs to do freestyle. I mean, did you guys see that? Like there was like it seemed like some of them were high school kids.
There was I would say there was at least one high school kid on every table, and I'm not opposed to that. Okay, that's how they learn, right? With a mentor, And for the most part, most of the table refs had at least one experienced guy that I knew there officiating, and they did a pretty decent job of correcting the kids or whoever might have been out on the mat. When they white card them, they bring them to the table and explain why. And I mean, you got to give them a chance, right? But isn't this what the developmentals are for?
I don't know. It's like I can't shit on them because I'm not out there. Like I'd be terrible. I don't even know the rules. I just think I do. No, so, you know what I mean? Like I just want them to be in my favor, and but at least I'll admit it. That's I think the problem we're having with these. It's everybody gets screwed, but I mean sometimes it's just like Landon Near's thing is he ends up he puts a knee in the mat, and here's what gets me so bad. It's like if we could have took 10 seconds, his knee print's still in the mat. So feet to back's 4 or possibly 5, but 4. And his knee's in the mat and he tips through and they call it 4-point move. And it's like, man, look, the knee print is still in the mat. It's not possible. The body dynamics don't make it possible for it to be feet to back.
I would have to see the sequence to understand what position. Because again, even then, it's like, yeah, I'm with you. It's complicated. I do think. What are your guys' thoughts on the fact that like the tournament was huge, right? So there was a ton of entries, and I feel like the entries is what contributes to the need for so many officials, and then you're required to utilize developed or inexperienced officials throughout the entire thing. So now you have, 2 high school kids, 2 high school state champions wrestling each other, and they have one of the 3 refs is maybe qualified, but then 2 out of the 3 are just not experienced enough to handle that. You're going to make mistakes. And I just feel like the state tournament should probably cater to not making mistakes. Don't you think?
I don't remember young kids reffing at the Armory tournament or when we were down there. I just don't remember there being young kids. Maybe there was.
Were the numbers as high then, though, Jim?
I would assume not, right? I don't know.
I don't think they were. If they were, I don't think they were. To be honest, I think the fact that it's in DeKalb, it definitely increases the likelihood that people will come to
the Armory is huge, is it not? Was it
sure? But I don't think 1,600 people went to the tournament.
Yeah, maybe not.
I don't know if they even had an 8U division though.
Yeah,
like they might not have had an 8U, 12U, 10U. Like I'm not sure. I'll tell you what, there is some good little kids out there, and like mainly, whatever how you say before you like say a kid's name. Dude, them little andronic kids are a problem in international wrestling.
They're really good. Yeah, they're really good.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Like this is their season. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
I think they're folk style champs as well, but I'm saying like these little andronic kids they're a problem.
Yeah. I saw a video of I think the youngest one. His dad posted something on Facebook, and I was like, "Oh, this kid loves this stuff." Like he like took the kid to the edge and then did a forward roll out. I was like, "That's pretty."
Yeah, no, that'd be Nehemiah. He wouldn't be the youngest. The youngest is Amos.
Okay. Well, the younger one of the 2 that I saw at your place the other day.
Yeah.
Because
the 2 young ones, they went out and they went mushroom and shed hunting.
Okay.
They came back with a morel and some shed from a deer.
Yeah.
Like those kids, they're good kids. They're real good kids.
Yeah. No, I definitely, those are good. But yeah, what are you guys like? I feel like that would have been a better idea, right? Split up the tournament in different weekends, maybe do 8U, 10U, 12U.
There's no way in there you can. I mean, I'm not working in tournaments, so it's easy for me to say. I'm not making the coffee. I'm not doing nothing. You could run 16U and juniors in one day. 100%, 100%. You could.
I think they could have even done a couple rounds Friday night, and then they definitely would have had high school done by Saturday.
Yeah. I wonder what their facility situation was. If it cost more, how much more, that type of stuff.
Friday night it would have been an extra rental of the field house, so I get that. And then it's same day weigh in, so now you're now you're promote. You know what I mean? Like I understand. You know,
Yeah.
they want day, but you could Saturday. Juniors. You had to wrestle semis and finals. Everything else was done, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I
So
definitely think that there's a different way to run that tournament into maybe a 3-day process. Maybe that's something that maybe they'll do in the future.
3-day.
Well, you said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So
No,
if you're
Fridays
gonna,
are Fridays will be everybody's weighing in on Fridays. I think.
sure, but
No,
what
because the
we're
little guys
talking,
weigh in on Saturdays.
that's what I'm talking about. Near suggested that if they started on Friday a couple rounds, they would have got done on Saturday. So if you stagger if you stagger juniors on Friday, Saturday, 16U Saturday, or both 16U and um, juniors on Friday, Saturday, and then you can have all the little kids on Sunday.
You know what they did
Yeah.
different this year? I noticed was the brackets. They were like normal. I'll call them normal brackets. They were normal brackets opposed
Yeah.
to box brackets. You know, like the
I
old,
think
like the
Ealer
freestyle
calls
brackets.
them Nordic style. I think Ealer said.
Yeah.
I can't
Yep.
hear him, but
Yeah.
What are they
Nordic
called?
style.
Nordic style, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
they were normal brackets, which is nice because, and then I don't even know what, like we talked about earlier in the week. There was 150 juniors had a couple state champs in or something like that, and at least it was like they were all divided, you know, up. But remember last year the 190.
Did they do it
Bracket.
differently? Was there a like a seating criteria of some kind?
I don't know what they did different, but last year you had 5 state champs on one side of in one box.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, I like
this did.
Go ahead, Near.
I would just say this: the way they did it, the brackets this year, it did seem like they were divided out a lot better than the old,
Yeah.
than the Nordic style, like when Jimmy wrestled Penovich last year in like the quarters or something.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
So
Yeah,
the other
you had-
thing we got to talk about is the separation criteria that they're using. This is the first year they've used the USA Wrestling pin ranking system to separate the wrestlers for
Oh,
seating
okay.
criteria.
So that's
Okay,
the
well,
reason
it
why it's
worked.
different.
Yeah. I mean, we bitched about it at US Open, but it worked for this. Right?
Yeah.
It was better,
sounds like it,
definitely
right.
better.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Good stuff. Anything to finish up with?
Yeah, what do we used to do? Oh, our favorite part of what was it called? Truth or Dare?
Truth or dare.
My favorite part is like Ealer's got the best internet and it fucks up. I like that. I like the fact that I'm out here in a garage with bugs in the light, and he's in an office with like flat screen internet, and I'm out here on an iPod with a crack in it.
It's pretty fucking pathetic, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, no, I was pumped the weekend happened. It was good to be in the room and to see all the best kids competing again. It was good.
Yeah, there was a couple kids missing. There was a couple kids missing. And there was like some graduated. Nobody's graduated yet, huh?
Yeah. Well, Cassiopes were out. They
Yeah.
wrestled in Vegas, both All-American. I think one of the Cassiopes might have messed up their face a little bit, broke something or fractured slightly. Noble, did he go to Vegas?
Noble went to Vegas, but he only wrestled
All-American.
in Greco.
Okay.
He was there reffing. I know.
Yeah,
this
he was
weekend.
there. Anybody else? I think that was it, right?
Rundell.
No Moon. Yeah, no Moonaretto this year.
Oh, okay. Yep, no Moonaretto. No Rundell, you said?
Yeah, no Rundell.
MJ was working a table, I thought.
Yeah, I saw him there.
Yeah.
And I get it. I mean, like when you hear, put it this way, what you guys already know, like it was Jimmy told me, hey, I'm gonna go to Freestyle State. You know.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, why? And then, so that was a little bit of the bittersweetness. I think I know that was his last. I mean, I know he's not going next year, no matter what. But it was a little bittersweet, right? If that's the word,
Yeah, if you want to look at it like that, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Gar-
not like I'm not gonna play the Verve Bittersweet Sympathy, but like it was a little, you know.
Did you shed a tear?
No,
Will you?
no, no.
No.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Garcia wasn't there either.
Yeah. There was a lot of I don't know. There was a lot that weren't there. But then
But
there
there
were
were-
some
yeah.
seniors that were there. Like Aaron Stewart, top 10 kid in the country. He's there.
Yeah.
Zach Stewart, he's top something in the country. He's there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, no, it was good. I think, yeah, it was great. But I think that's it, guys. I think we did it. We got back in the groove. Didn't have everybody, but we'll see where they're at next time. So, till next time, we'll see it.